Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's episode of Friday Fabric Finds. Today is Friday, February the 27th. I'm Mitchell, I'm a manager here.
And I'm Clint, I'm Kit and Bundle Manager.
This is a little series where we like to go through the newsletter with you and go out in person and show you everything hands-on that we have. So without further ado, let's get started.
I noticed you don't say Kit and Bundle Manager anymore.
Yeah.
Kitten.
I fixed the way that I speak because I was called out for it. So starting off this Friday, we're going to talk about a collection called Bare Necessities from Northcott. For this collection, we've got some quilt kits. The kits are cut and waiting on patterns. They will be available in 2 weeks. We've also got panels and assorted yardage for this one. This collection features patterns of bears holding toilet paper, forests, toilet rolls, trees, pine cones, stones, and clouds in colors of green, brown, cream, gray, black, and blue. So if you're into the forest or just a kind of unique, a little bit silly idea, add some potty humor to your stash with Bare Necessities.
Next up, I want to highlight Woodland Heart from Northcott. With this, we have the pillowcase kits, fat quarter bundles, and the assorted yardage. This is a very animal-themed group, so you can expect patterns such as forest animals, hearts, florals, stripes, and hexies, and a color scheme of cream, blue, green, beige, and brown. So a very lighter colored group with some light blues in there and creams and all of the sorts. So if you're interested in this collection, you can take a walk through the forest with Woodland Heart.
Next up today is Cherries Baby from Henry Glass. For this collection, we've got placemat panels as well as assorted yardage. Patterns on this one are going to be cherries, stripes, and florals in some vibrant colors like red, turquoise, green, and cream. So if that sounds interesting to you, make a cherry sweet project using Cherries Baby.
So with July 4th coming right around the corner, next up we want to highlight Bloomin Americana from Art Gallery. With this, we have the Celebrate Table Runner kits, the fat quarter bundles, and the assorted yardage. So you can expect patterns such as florals, stars, sparkles, and stripes, and colors of obviously red, white, and blue, or cream in this case. If you're wanting any other patriotic themed group, you can celebrate your independence with Bloomin Americana.
Now let's talk about a Fort Worth Fabric Studio exclusive. It's the Cold Shoulder Cutie Fat Quarter Bundle. This fat quarter bundle is packed with 6 dreamy Northcott prints. They are crisp, watery blues. These fat quarter bundles are regularly priced at $22.96, but we have them on sale for $19.88. They are limited and ready to steal the spotlight, so definitely grab this Cold Shoulder Cutie Fat Quarter Bundle before it gives you the cold shoulder.
Next, I want to highlight a very intriguing kit. This one is the Starry Night Foundation Paper Piece Quilt Kit from Legit Kits. Legit Kits puts beautifully artistic quilts within reach of any quilter. This kit consists of 104 different colors and 960 pieces. A lot of tiny pieces you put together, but you put together some very cool looking quilts when you're done. This includes Kona cotton, the pattern, and all the foundation paper needed. So if you're interested in this kit, you can make the kind of project you'll be proud of to show off with Starry Night's Quilt Kit.
All right, so as you guys typically know, we like to talk about our 1-yard cuts, but right now I want to bring you something a little bit different. We have 3-yard cuts of our 108-inch wide quilt backing. With this one, there is no guesswork, just a dependable go-to length and the prints and solids that you love. You save 10% off the per yard price. We definitely add prints on a pretty regular basis, so check out the newly added prints we've added and back your projects with our grab-and-go 108-inch backings.
Speaking of the 1-yard cuts you just mentioned, now we are going to talk about our 1-yard cuts. These are all individually cut pieces of 1 yard length. These are all priced at $9.96. We do update these very often, so you make sure you can go check out our 1 yard cuts. These are individually 1 yard pieces, so if you order 3 of them, you're not going to get a continuous 3-yard piece. You're going to get 3 individual 1 yard pieces. They are full of personality, easy to grab, and just ready for your projects for whenever. So if you are interested, make sure to buzz on over to our website and check out our 1 yard cuts.
Now's the time in the video where we like to bring up comment of the week. As you all know, we like to pull a comment from last week's episode to read on this week's episode. And this week we've got a few comments. The first one being from Margaret Lavinia 4634, who says, "Great job, gentlemen. Are you both learning new things by getting some of these fabrics in weekly? Hope you were able to watch some of the Olympics this past week. Great to see athletes working together and cheering other countries on too. Looking forward to next Friday's video." Well, this is that Friday's video. We hope you've enjoyed so far. Did get to see just a little bit of the Olympics this past week. It's been kind of a busy week for me, but it's good to see, several golds go into our country. As far as learning new things by getting in these fabrics weekly, no.
You looked at me. I was wondering why you were looking at me.
Because I was debating what the answer should be. I have learned quite a few new things since starting this job. I don't know if it's about the fabrics coming in each week that I'm learning anything by, but before I started this job, I tried to do a little bit of research before the interview to find out like what it was like to work in a fabric store or what I would need to know. And I was seeing terms like fat quarter and fat eighth, and I was like, I have no idea what this means. And now I can measure just about anything under a yard by hand. I have also bought a few quilt kits that I have not started, but now I think I'm getting enough knowledge that it's not as daunting. The idea of actually starting and making one. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for us this Friday at Fort Worth Fabric Studio. As always, we want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and ring that little bell for notifications. Leave a comment. You might and probably will be featured in Comment of the Week. Follow us on social media. All of our links are going to be down in the description, and we will see you next week.
Thanks for watching.